What did headgear do?
I don't know. Kept it on your head. I don't know.
Like, it wrapped around,
Yeah,
right?
it went
Like,
around. I think it, like, moved your jaw.
what was the baseline? Your neck? Like, what was it
I don't know, your
gripping?
skull.
God damn!
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't actually know.
Also, like, did people really walk around at, like, school with headgear, or was it only at
I
bedtime?
never knew anyone with headgear.
Well,
I feel like it
think
was a
we were
very, like,
out of
70s
that generation.
thing.
Yeah.
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 Like, it was before braces became a thing for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that.
You should.
Headgear. I will someday.
Someday.
So, Erin, you want to give me your goddamn?
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
I would love to. We need, like, an award for the worst mother because I am taking the fucking cake on this one.
Well, we could find something.
I mean, I could make us a fucking plaque.
Okay,
And then
okay.
we'll just hang it on whoever had the worst.
I like it. Oh, this is the best idea you've ever had.
But this just happened on Tuesday. So
Tuesday.
it was a Tuesday.
Yes.
I picked up the kids from Grandpa's house, and then we skittered on over to my work where I have to drop off work stuff, right? Like I make a product, and then I go pick up my kids because it's closer to my place of business, and then I have to go to my other place of business, which is just a little bit farther away. And I park right out front of the store. I leave my car on
Uh-oh.
because my kids are hot,
Yeah.
and it is hot. So I leave my
You
car.
crack the window.
No. No, I do not. I leave the car running with the AC fucking blasting. So if anything,
God.
they'll be cold, right?
Yeah.
So I got out of my car and then I go to the back and I open the trunk and then I go back up to the front and I lock the door so that, because I have a little keypad or whatever on the side of my car.
Yeah.
So I lock it so that the car's on, the kids are inside. I'm literally going to be there for 4 seconds. I hand them the shit from my trunk. They usually meet me right outside.
'Cause
But
they
for
know the
whatever
drill.
reason, yeah, they know the drill. And I'm fucking going. Like, I'm not here to mess around, right? But I also, like, I can't leave them in the car without the car on. So I can leave the car on. And then I lock the doors because I'm terrified that someone's going to run up and be like, cool, free car,
This
right?
is mine.
And then they're going to try and steal my car, also kidnapping my children. And that's like a goddamn nightmare, right? So
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. So I always lock the door and then I give them the shit and I'm literally gone for like 15 seconds. I could probably stop anyone before they actually got away with my car. Either way, I'm a crazy person. So I locked it.
I would do the same shit.
So then I was done and I went up to my car and I put on the little keypad thing and then it was just gone. It was just gone. It was out of my brain forever. I just forgot the
your code
fucking
was.
code. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday. I've done it for the past 3 years.
Yeah, and it just left your brain.
It was just gone.
That happens to me all the time with my address. All the fucking, I'll be like in line at the pharmacy and they're like, can you confirm your address? And I'm like, I don't fucking remember any of the numbers.
Yeah, you're like 4257.
Yeah, I don't even know what numbers I'm saying out. And then I'll like, if I think about it, it won't work. And then if I just say some numbers, I'm like, hopefully that was it. And they always nod their head. And I'm like, I don't even know if you weren't looking or if I just fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Just without my
You're like,
my
can you give
brain."
me a hint?
Starts with a 7, right?
Right? And so I was like, fucking trying it. And I was like, maybe my fingers just know it. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, not looking and I'm just trying to fucking do it with my fingers.
No.
And they weren't figuring it out. So my boss comes out to like wave bye to my kids and shit, right?
Oh, God. You're like, I can't get in.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't fucking know my code. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know my code. And he was like, call Brandon. And I was like, that's also in there.
Yeah. Help. Did they have to call him for you?
Well, I called Brandon from my boss's phone because he just handed me his phone. He's like, whatever, like, I'll entertain your kids because he's like making faces at him and shit through the window, right? And I
Yeah.
was like, thanks for that. And then I called Brandon and he didn't answer because he's like, I don't know this person. And so then I left him a message and I was like, yo, this is your wife. Call me back at this number though because I don't know it.
Because
And
we got a situation
and also-
unfolding.
Yeah.
In the
and I didn't want to
fucking
be like,
parking lot
I
of my
locked the
work.
kids in the car. Call me back because that'll just create a fucking chaos. And so then I call again because I was like, well, if he sees a number call twice, like he'll be like,
Pick
okay,
up,
fine,
yeah,
you know?
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah. And so I called him again and he's like, this is Brandon. And I was like, hello, this is your wife. I have locked all of our loved things, my purse, my phone, our 2 children. I've locked my entire life in this fucking car. And I was like, what is the code? And he was like, I think it's, and he said some fucking numbers. And one of those numbers was a 7. And I was like, I am 1000% sure that there is no 7 in it. Like, it's a 9, a 5, and a 3. But there's like 6 numbers. But I was like, it's not that. Like, you're dumb. And so then he was like, well, why did you even call me? And I was like, that's a fair point. Mostly because my boss told me, call Brandon. He'll know. And I was like, no, he fucking won't. It's not his car. Like, I think he heard the number once. Like, why is he going to remember it? Also, we didn't set up the number. It was like the guy at the fucking dealership who was like, by the way, this is the number. And I was like, that doesn't mean anything to either of us. Like, I'll never remember that.
You can't reset that shit?
I don't know. You probably can. I don't know how.
Okay, but
And
it is what it is.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. Long story short, I was able to guide my child by yelling at him through the window to fucking opening up his car seat, like unbuckling himself and fucking dislocating his shoulders to get out of that bitch, and then leaning forward and rolling down the window so that I could presumably open the door. But then, of course, I have the fucking child locks on, so I was like, can't open this door. So then I've had to fully unbuckle him and be like, can you go up to the driver's side and hit the unlock button that you've never hit before? Also, please don't hit the gear shift or like literally anything else up there because this could be a goddamn nightmare.
Oh, and I'm sure he was loving it.
Oh, yeah. He was having a blast. He was
Yeah.
like, he saved the day. You know,
Yeah.
he was so pumped. And I got him a gumball. Like, thanks.
Aw, that son of a bitch worked you.
Thanks for not making me fucking call the 911.
Oh my God. Do you remember it now?
Yeah. Yep. When I got home, Brandon was like, did you figure it out? And I was like, no. And then he went outside and he was like, it's this. And I was like, it's fucking not, first of all. So miss
Fuck
me
off.
with that shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you want to bet? And I was like, I'm 1000% sure. And then we shook hands and like, oh, we're going to bet, right? I don't know what we're betting.
Oh, it's always a blowy.
Yeah. Had
Yeah.
he been smart, he would have been like anal because
Yeah.
he knew it.
He was right.
It was it. But my dumb ass in the moment was like, that's not it.
He's so stupid.
Yeah. And then I was like, it does not have a 7. Like 1000%
So
sure
you
it does
didn't
not
even
have a 7.
try his number out of like desperation.
You know, I don't know for a fact if I did try it or not. Obviously, I told him I did and that
Yeah.
like it didn't work, you know?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But
You called him. He gave you the answer and you were like, fuck off.
there's like a 60% chance that I did not try it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so,
Jesus.
I mean, plus side, didn't have to call 911.
That
and
is
they
a
were
plus side.
only in there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But
At least we know that your child can get himself out of a predicament now.
now I gotta have him work on the bottom buckle
Yeah,
thing.
that's the hardest one.
Yeah, it's hard for me.
Yeah, it hurts my fingers.
Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe he can just like shimmy out. And then I was like, that shit is so tight because I'm so paranoid about it. Like, he's gonna fucking pop his hip out of place if he tries to get out of
You
there.
did this to yourself.
I know.
I do the same thing though. Every time I'm like, why is it loose? Ha!
Yeah, exactly. And then you go to buckle it back up and you're like, Jesus Christ.
You gotta, like, let your arms in, you know? And they're like, my back is hot.
And they're like, it's cutting my neck.
Every time.
I like pull it to the side a little, like, is that better? And they're like, no.
Every time I pull it, the little protectors like slice my son's neck.
Yeah.
And he's like, ah! And I'm like, I don't know why. Every time I do this to you.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my fucking goddamn.
Oh, well, good job, man. You won the award.
Thank you.
Want to hear my goddamn?
Yeah.
It happened today while I was going to pick up my kids, so at least they weren't in the car. So,
Oh, God. Did you lock yourself out?
no, but I was like hitting the freeway, you know, fucking jamming out, doing my goddamn thing. And I was in like the second lane to the right. Like there's one lane to the right and then me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I have to get off soon. I'm going to go ahead and get over in the right lane and go slow as fuck because I'm literally dreading the next second that I have to have a child in this car. These are my final moments of like single mother space zone.
That's a
right?
mom vacation right there. What is
Yeah.
that, 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And so I went to go get over in the slow lane, and I am a fuck ass, and I did not notice that that had like a merge going on, you know? Like there was traffic from fucking another freeway merging onto this freeway that I was on. And I did not see this giant ass truck, and I'm jamming out. So all my car's alarms to tell me, like, hey, fucker, there's a truck here, were going off, and I didn't notice because I wasn't paying the fuck attention. And then all of a sudden I was like, holy shit, there is a vehicle here, and I'm about to merge into it. And so then I went back over into my lane. Now, mind you, there was no other traffic. Everything was fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But I now have to look at the face of doom and be like, sorry
Can I
about
get
it. Yeah. Yeah. And you know how you have to make that decision of like, I'm either going to ignore them or I'm going to like see what their reaction is and I'm either going to scream or I'm going to be like, sorry. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so now I'm rolling up on the face of doom and I look over and this dude, bless his motherfucking soul, had half his body leaning out of the car and he just was like smiling at me with like a thumbs up. Like, you cool? You cool? You all right? And in that moment, I was just like, I felt so good. Like, you're checking to see if I'm okay?
Like I almost fucking killed myself.
He legit was like, listen, look like you're having a rough fucking day. You almost merged right the fuck into me. Instead of yelling at you, I'm just going to be like, are you okay, ma'am?
Which we all just need to be asked if we're okay sometimes.
Seriously, dude. Okay, so this guy's like hanging out his window like, you cool? You like everything's okay? And I just did like a fucking, yeah. I just had to like put one finger up like, sorry about it. I know I'm an idiot back there. Thanks for not yelling. I'm glad I'm not flipping you off right now.
Yeah.
Even though I fully know I am in the wrong. And so it just made my fucking day. I was like, I'm going to start doing that. Like, instead of like, having
Being
to yell
mad.
back if people are like yelling like, fuck you. Literally somebody threw a pizza at my car one time. Instead, I'm just going to be like, are you okay?
Ma'am, are you having a bad day?
Hey, man, hope you have a good day. And just like give a thumbs up and drive on.
You good?
It's like we need more of those people in this world, you know?
Yeah, I can't be that person, but I feel like I would love it if someone was that person towards me.
Yeah, it changes. Legitimately, it was like I hated myself in the moment.
Yeah.
Like I knew what I did was stupid.
Yeah.
But what would have sucked worse is if I was like, sorry, and then somebody was like flipping me off.
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, well, fuck you too. All right, it's an honest goddamn mistake. We all have days, and then I'd be like driving all mad.
I'm not always fucking perfect, okay?
Yeah, and instead this guy was just like, you cool? You cool? Are we good? And then I like wave him off, and he's just like, yeah. Like, kept
It's
going.
like, she's got it.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I want to be more like that guy.
Yeah.
So, everybody, whenever shit's going down, choose a different road. Just choose to be happy.
Choose to be happy about it. He was probably having a great fucking day.
Dude, his fucking face will forever be in my brain, too, because he had like a hat on and he had longer hair or whatever, and he looked like a younger kid, like maybe 18 or something.
Oh, wow.
I know. That's what made it even better.
You're like, this
like,
next generation is going to be
You're
on
not even
fucking
a
point.
dick. Yeah. Thanks for not being a dick back there. Shit, man.
Anyway, do you want to talk about someone else who was having a fucking rough day?
Yep. Sure enough, do.
Here on episode 150.
That's insane.
150.
Did you make it like a celebratory one?
It's not celebratory so much as it's one that I've been eyeing for a very long time.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, it is kind of a bigger thing, so you may have heard about it before.
That's
I'm
fine.
sure.
Whatever. Let's talk about it.
I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it. But also, I was like, it's 150, so like, let's fucking celebrate it, right?
Yeah.
Like, we'll do this one.
That's what I always say.
That's what I always say this time. So
This one time in history ever.
this one time that it's been 150, I was like, we gotta make this shit special.
We made it.
Yeah.
We have fucking arrived.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you about the Port Arthur Massacre.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
A massacre.
A massacre. Everyone in Australia is like, God damn it. I've heard this a million times.
All right. Well, I don't live there, so I haven't heard it.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, fucking. All right. Let's do this. Okay.
I'm for sure gonna yell. I have though halfway through the story.
Probably.
And definitely will not have heard it. I said a lot of words there. This is getting hard.
Okay. So the main player in our story, or fucking event, is Martin Bryant.
Okay.
He was born May 7th, 1967, in Tasmania, Australia.
Okay.
His parents were Maurice and Carlene Bryant. They had a home in Tasmania and a beach house in Carnarvon Bay. So they were doing fucking all right.
Okay. Is that like a fancy place to live?
I don't know. They have two houses. One of them was on a
Okay.
fucking bay. They were like, it's a beach house.
All right.
You're doing okay. But Martin struggled with being bullied in school.
Oh man.
And so in response to that, he would act out violently
Uh-oh.
by bullying other kids and vandalizing property.
That sucks.
For example, he pulled a snorkel off another kid while they were diving.
Okay, these are like serious bully offenses here.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty violent, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, you could just put it back on. Like,
Yeah,
it
a
sucks.
snorkel is not that deep.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that fucking bad, but again, this is when he was a kid, right?
Yeah.
And he would chop down neighbors' trees,
Okay.
which again, like,
Just
not,
being a dick.
not that bad, but you're just being a dick. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's not detrimental to fucking life or anything, but like, that's my fucking tree, bro.
Yeah, I've
know?
been growing that from seed
Yeah.
for years.
For years now, and it
Uh.
finally became a tree.
What would motivate him to choose a tree to chop down?
I don't know.
Like he knew that fucking tree was special. And
This
he's just
one
being a
meant
dick?
something to them.
Yeah, what an asshole.
I mean, maybe he just wanted to like hit something a lot of times.
he's like, you know what I've always wanted to do?
Fucking chop down a tree.
To know what it feels like to chop a tree down.
Okay. He allegedly also tortured animals.
Ah, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. There were no details on that, which I
Good.
didn't want
Yeah.
details, but like I don't know what was going on there, right?
Yeah.
So he was suspended from school for a time. And his parents had psychological testing done on him because they were like,
Yeah.
we're pretty fucking concerned.
Let's be a little proactive here.
Yeah, like the whole animal torture thing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the psychiatrist was like, yeah, that's pretty fucking concerning. And also, he may be schizophrenic.
Oh, hey, BT dubs.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so with that, they sent him back to school.
Oh, okay.
They were like, thanks for the information, doc.
Yeah,
We
that's
gotta
good to
go.
know. At least we now can put a label on it and do nothing about it.
Yeah, exactly. So they sent him back to school, and I guess his behavior was better for a while, but he would still bully kids that were younger than him, right?
Okay.
So he was transferred to a special needs unit in high school, and from there, his behavior and grades both declined until he was out of school altogether.
Oh my God, was he like mentally deteriorating or was it just like he fucking was like, fuck school?
I don't know actually on that. I would assume that he was mentally deteriorating as well, but because they were like your grades and shit were too, right?
Yeah, okay.
But on a side note of that, I don't know if he actually graduated or what, or just like fucking.
I don't
left
think you
school.
had to then. Just say you did it.
Right? Like, you know, I went.
Yeah, I showed up occasionally.
But his parents were concerned with what he was going to do for the rest of his life.
Sure, because they're like, I don't want to own this forever.
Yeah, because, I mean, and essentially he's like unfit for work, right?
Yeah.
So they got him psychologically tested again in the hopes that he would get a disability pension for being mentally
Oh, okay.
disabled.
So then he doesn't have to work. Mm-hmm. And he can maintain his own somewhat sort of freedom or like quality of life.
I mean, he's
Gotcha.
not like completely reliant on his parents at that point, you know? Mm-hmm. So the psychiatrist basically agreed that he was mentally disabled and he could be schizophrenic. And he said he cannot read or write, does a bit of gardening and watches TV. His parents face a bleak future with him.
Oh, wow. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, but I think it was like the 80s.
Yeah.
So they're just like, that sucks for you, man.
His future is bleak.
Yeah. And so he received a pension for being disabled, but he also got odd jobs around town as like a gardener and a handyman, right?
Okay.
When he was 19 years old in 1987, he was out looking for new customers and he found Helen Mary Elizabeth Harvey, who lived in a mansion
Ooh, hey, what's up, Helen?
with her mother, Hilza.
Okay.
Helen was 54 years old and an heiress to a lottery fortune. And she didn't have a lot of friends.
I could be so goddamn lucky.
Fucking right. Someday. So she made friends with Martin, and he would hang out with her in her mansion and help her with chores.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, sounds like a fucking sweet deal, right?
Yeah. She'll fucking do your dishes.
Hell yeah.
Hey, by the way, is that a bouncy house inside?
It is now. He would do some gardening and cleaning and other fucking bullshit that goes into maintaining a mansion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's like, I just need a Phillips head and some WD.
He's like, I can do this. I would love to hang that picture for you. Right?
Yeah, I'm so strong.
But here's the thing about the mansion.
Tell me about it.
I guess it was kind of in disrepair.
Oh, so it was a lot of work.
Uh-huh. And I am speculating wildly here, but Helen may not have been in her right mind either.
Oh, like she should not have been left alone to care for that property or herself?
And her mother,
Oh,
who
yeah.
was upper 70s,
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. How old was Helen?
54.
Okay.
Yeah. But one of the chores that Martin was helping her with was feeding her 14 dogs who lived in the home.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of dogs.
It's a lot of dogs.
Was there shit everywhere?
I don't know.
Oh.
But it's a lot of dogs.
Like a hoarding scenario.
And there were 40 cats in the garage.
Whoa. In the garage?
Yeah.
How'd you keep them all in there?
I don't know. How do you fucking fit 40 cats in a garage?
I mean, I'm sure it was like a 4-car garage or something.
Oh, it
Is
was
that
a
even a
mansion.
thing? I know
4-car
3
garage?
cars.
I don't know. I don't know how they kept them all in there. I'm sure they weren't neutered because they were just fucking banging it out in
Yeah,
there.
that's some incestual.
Some of those cats probably weren't
activities.
feeling so hot, right? Like they had the sniffles.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually really sad.
That most of those hoarding situations are really sad. They're all
Yeah.
matted and shit. And they're like, I love my animals. And they're like blind in both eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah. It's really sad. So someone, presumably a neighbor, called the authorities to be like,
The fuck?
I don't think it's really healthy to have these women living in this house with all these fucking animals, right?
Ugh, yeah.
And Helen's mom was 79 years old at the time.
Yeah.
So paramedics came and they checked out Helen and her mom and decided that they both needed medical treatment, like fucking urgently,
Yeah.
right? And that the home was unfit for
People
Hilza to live in.
Okay.
And so it was kind of like a hoarding situation. You have to get it cleaned or you have to have it condemned or whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh, man, a mansion.
Yeah. And so, unfortunately, Helen's mom, Hilza, died just a few weeks later.
They took her out of her environment.
I think so, yeah. And then all the fresh air, like, fucking...
Broke shit loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Martin and his dad both helped Helen to clean up the mansion and get it to a livable condition.
Okay, so she could keep it.
Yeah. And Martin's dad even took leave from work to help with the cleanup.
Oh, that ain't something I think I would do.
It is not? Or
I
it
don't
is?
think so.
Oh, no.
I don't want to clean my own house.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would help with that either. I don't want to shovel my own fucking shit out of my house.
No, it's too much work.
Yeah. So once the place was in a reasonable condition again, Helen invited Martin to live with her.
That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice.
Okay, why you all question it? I'm like over here like, hell yeah, Martin, get in there.
Well, because he's 19 and she's 54.
Oh, I forgot. I did not know that what his age was. But also, I mean, if he's like the handyman, right?
Yeah, he's just like a friend or whatever. Like, but still, I don't know. It's weird.
She's a lonely lady. And I don't mean that in like a creepy way. It's just like maybe he just needed a house. Like literally, my mother-in-law had somebody living with her for a while.
Yeah,
that was
she
much
did.
younger.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be like, if she ever listens, she'll be like, okay, that was a little too strong on the much, you know? I just mean like enough gap that you'd be like, what's going on there?
Like if they were dating, it would have been like,
yeah. Were they dating?
No.
In our story here? All right.
No, but that's kind of where you think, right? Like
Yeah,
that's where your
yeah.
head goes.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was saying I don't think it's that weird because in my life, that scenario has happened where like
Yeah.
a younger person needs a place to live and somebody's older person's like, hey, guess what? I have 12 fucking rooms.
Yeah, I don't need
And
all
I'm
this
bored.
space. Yeah, yeah.
I'll take $300 a month.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that kind of situation. I don't know what the conversation was,
You weren't there.
I wasn't
didn't
there.
document it.
but I believe that it was like a purely platonic relationship. They're just friends, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So she's rich, right?
Bitch.
Yeah, she got this fucking mansion money. So their idea of a good time was to go on shopping trips and spending sprees.
Sure.
They bought over 30 new cars in the span of 3 years.
Well, that's big shopping. That
Yeah.
sounds, that's 30 entire days of your life you sat at a dealership.
Yeah.
30? That's a whole month of your life.
30. Yeah. In 3 years. So that's like every couple of months, you're like, we should buy a new fucking car.
That sounds like a lot of work.
That's
I
so
hate
much
buying
work.
cars.
So meanwhile, his pension was up for review. So Martin went back in to see a psychiatrist who would deem if he was still mentally disabled, right?
Uh-huh.
And the psychiatrist said, quote, "Father protects him from any occasion which might upset him as he continually threatens violence."
Okay, so his parents are like, everything's fine.
Yeah. Martin tells me he would like to go around shooting people.
Oh, that's not good.
It would be unsafe to allow Martin out of his parents' control.
Oh. But he's already kind of out of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess like in other ways, he's still under their control. Like they had control of his finances or whatever, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
But fucking red flags, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
In this whole story.
Yeah. So since they weren't allowed to have animals at the mansion anymore, presumably a rule made by the fucking authorities who came in and were like,
Get the fuck out of here. Was that a goldfish?
this is irresponsible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Martin and Helen moved into a 72-acre farm in 1991.
So you're allowed to have them outside of the house, or you're allowed to have them if you call it a farm?
Or if it's on a different property, like, oh, that house can't have animals?
Oh.
This
Check
house.
it out. You will not believe what I have in store for these cows.
You ain't said shit about this house. So I'm assuming they got farm animals and all that kind of shit, right? Mm-hmm. But the more prominent part is that the neighbors were all super weirded out by Martin.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, I guess he would roam the property with an airsoft gun. And whenever people would stop on the street to buy, like, apples at a little fucking stand nearby or whatever,
Yeah.
he would shoot at them. And then...
Well, that's not very nice.
No, not at all. Which, also, it's an airsoft gun, so I mean, you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Still, and if I got shot with an airsoft gun, not knowing that I was going to get shot with an airsoft
I
gun,
feel like you got stung by a bee.
I would fall to the fucking ground like I got hit by a goddamn bullet, all right? And I'd be telling you, like, go on without me.
Oh my god, I want to shoot you with an airsoft gun.
No, I mean, you could do it if I'm aware.
Yeah.
If I know that there's one in the room.
But if you didn't know, it's just, oh, he's got me. He got me. Go on without me.
Literally like the little snap when it's shot. He had a silencer.
Oh my god. I'm going down. dragging down the wall. Oh, God. So that's probably what people would do, right? So
Yeah, that's terrifying, though.
it is pretty shitty, yeah.
It would not just be like, I got stung by a bee.
An airsoft gun?
How far away is he?
I'm assuming at least across the street, which is far enough,
It's just like bouncing at their feet.
right? It just goes near them.
How inconvenient.
Probably didn't even hit most of them. He doesn't have that great of aim. Also, those things just like fucking
Spiral.
zip around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at night, I guess he would wander the neighbors' properties too.
Oh.
And when dogs would bark at him, he would shoot at them
No.
with the airsoft gun.
I still don't like it.
It's like fucking dick move,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah.
don't like it with animals. With people buying strawberries,
It's kinda
get the
funny.
fuck out of here. Yeah. Get them in the back of the arm when they're not expecting it. Ooh,
Oh, that would hurt.
yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, what if it's stuck? You know, like if he was close.
Yeah. Ooh, that would suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then, in like the light of day or whatever, when he's just wandering around,
He would just wanders one like 24 hours.
yeah, he's just outside the house, you know, just gotta be
Well, I'm
outside.
the type of guy.
Exactly.
Get around. Oh my God.
But he would try to be friends with the neighbors, like he hadn't just been a fucking weirdo shooting at their dogs and shit.
So
right?
he's only weird at night.
I mean,
Really
he's
comes
weird
out
all
at
the
night?
time, but he's only like shooting their dogs and prowling their property at night. I don't know. He's
Yeah.
always fucking weird though.
Okay.
And then the neighbors would be like, no,
That's not cool. You're doing some weird shit back there.
we fucking saw you back there. Like, we don't want to be friends. We're not chill. This isn't okay. Get
Yeah.
away. You're weird as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so Martin was still prone to violent outbursts.
Uh-huh. So he'd get pissed.
Well, I guess one.
That's not where this is going at all.
No.
Set you up for that. No.
Set you up for a complete failure. No. I guess one of the things that he would do was grab Helen's steering wheel while she was driving, which is not fucking smart, usually,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They had gotten into 3 separate accidents as a result of him doing this.
Like he would just like jerk it?
yeah. He'd grab
Oh.
a steering wheel and be like, well, we're all going to fucking go over here now.
Oh my God.
right?
No, thank you.
Yeah. So Helen had told people that because of this, she wouldn't drive faster than 60 kilometers, which
Okay.
is 37 miles an hour.
Because fucking this dude is just going to crank,
Yeah, he's
crank on
just,
that steering wheel.
it's dangerous, you know? Like
Yeah.
if you're going too fast, you might flip. That's fucking
Oh,
sketch
no.
of shit, right?
Yeah.
Totally unrelated. Helen died in a car accident.
Oh. Okay.
In October.
That's shit luck.
In October of 1992, her car veered into oncoming traffic.
Oh my God.
Collided with another car, and she died.
But he wasn't in the car?
Oh, he was in the car.
Okay. So we know what happened. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So she died. He was in the hospital for 7 months after the accident for neck and back injuries.
Oh my God.
And I guess he was investigated by police on account of like fucking doing that shit before, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess nothing came of it.
They probably can't prove it, right? If he was the only one in the vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, I mean, unless the oncoming traffic or something saw him like leaning over
Yeah.
or something like that.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I wonder if he like felt bad.
Fucking, I should hope. I don't know. But
Ugh.
he didn't have any repercussions because of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Nothing happened. Oh my God. She's got to be so pissed.
In like the afterlife.
Yeah.
Just like, God fucking, I
fucking
told you
knew
to
it."
stop. Yeah. I don't know. So now, apparently, Martin was the sole beneficiary of her will.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Helen didn't give up on him.
Right? Like,
Like,
can you
all
quit
right.
being a dick?
But how long were they living together before she died? Like, how old was she?
Let's see.
Like, how long did she not give up on him?
I
That's
want
what
to
I'm
say it was
wondering.
like a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. So now, Martin is the proud owner of assets equaling over $500,000.
Wow.
His mom quickly applied for guardianship order based on his mental disabilities,
Yeah.
and she was granted it.
Yeah. Good.
So Martin moved back into his parents' home, and his dad took over looking after the farm for him.
Oh my God. Those are good parents. You literally just talked about not letting your kid have a rabbit.
Yeah, yeah, and
A
they were
farm?
like, you bought this farm. I guess we'll keep it running for you, right?
You know what though?
And the dad went to help him clean up this random ass lady's mansion.
yeah.
Like, I'll take time off work to do that.
They
for
sound
you.
actually like really good parents.
Yeah, they sound like they were trying for sure.
Yeah. Not to be so shocking, but like, you know.
I mean, usually that's
kinda
where it
grew up to
stems
be an
from,
aspect
right?
there, but,
yeah. But his dad was on antidepressants,
I'm sure he's fucking his whole life just turned into like making sure his son doesn't fuck shit up.
I mean, basically, and the one psychiatrist said that like his dad basically
Kept him from getting angry.
kept him from having these fucking outbursts or whatever, right?
Oh man, that's tough.
So his dad was working through some shit.
Yeah.
And he secretly transferred his joint bank account and utilities into his wife's name.
Okay.
And then 2 months later, on August 14th, 1993, someone went to the farm looking for Maurice, the dad.
Yeah.
But instead, they found a note on the door saying, "Call the police."
Oh no.
The police got there and they found a couple $1,000s in Maurice's car, but they couldn't find him.
Yeah.
And there was, I guess, like fucking a body of water on the property.
A pond.
It had 4 dams, so I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a lake, a river. I don't know.
I guess it's a river. It's 72 acres, so I'm assuming maybe it's a river. I don't fucking know. I did not look into it.
Jesus.
Either way, there were 4 dams on the property, right?
Yeah.
In this body of water. So then the police get the diving team in to be like, hey, let's fucking
Go check that out.
check this shit out, right? And Maurice was found in the dam closest to the home with a diving belt, like a diving weight belt,
Yeah.
around his neck.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know.
Are you telling me that he did not do this to himself?
I'm not telling you anything. It was ruled as a suicide.
Okay.
And there's that.
Starting to get a little fishy.
Well, Martin inherited a fund with roughly $250,000 in it from his father.
Yeah, dying.
I would also think that it's getting a little fishy, except for the fact that I don't think Martin would have been able to transfer his dad's like utilities and shit into his mom's name.
Like how he would talk. Yeah, but that's a weird way to commit suicide.
Oh yeah,
Why around
Just
your
drown
neck?
myself? That's the fucking worst way to go.
But like, why around your neck?
I mean, keep your head underwater.
I guess, but wouldn't the weights keep your whole body underwater? Like, regardless of where you put them?
I don't know. Maybe he was like, I don't want to put on my whole scuba gear and shit.
It legit doesn't matter because you're about to off yourself, but I have like so many. I clearly have never been to that point in my life.
Yeah. So I guess when they were pulling Maurice's body out of the water, Martin was watching from behind a fence.
Oh, that's traumatic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Put up a tent, bro. Like, what's going on? 80s,
Like
early 90s.
like when they kill a horse on the racetrack.
Yes.
Just a tarp.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know. They were out at a dam. They're like, put it over here. And he
Yeah,
was
they're
just
on like private property too.
yeah,
They probably weren't
exactly.
helicopters looking for what's going on over here.
So after this, Martin started going on spending sprees again, and he started to dress how he thought rich people should dress. Right?
Ooh, is it like Dumb and Dumber? Like
Literally?
bright orange with ruffles.
Literally, yes. One of the suits that he had was an electric blue suit with flared legs and a
Ooh.
white ruffle shirt under it.
Okay, Casanova.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
I guess the owner of a restaurant that was nearby that Martin would always go to eat at said he would wear that all the time and, like, you know, try to talk to the people around him and stuff. And he's like, everybody was making fun of him. Like, I actually kind of felt bad for
Oh,
him.
that's sad.
Yeah. And another fucking ensemble of his or whatever would be like a lot of suits, different kinds of suits, but that one in particular, very fancy. Mm-hmm. Lizard skin shoes.
How many lizards did it take?
I don't know.
Like our tiny little lizards?
That's what I was thinking. Like alligator lizards or like little lizards. Because it's not crocodile skin shoes, which I feel like you can make a lot of shoes out of one crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
And a Panama hat,
Oh.
which is essentially just a fedora.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
With
did
a
not know
feather
that.
in it. It
I was
has
like,
a feather in it in my mind.
it should.
Like a little red one.
yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And so he would wear that and he would carry around a briefcase and he told people that he had a high paying career. Like, yes,
Okay.
I am just going to work now. And neighbors would be like, okay. Like, the fuck? Who's this guy? Who wears an electric blue suit? Where are you going?
We're in the same outfit again.
Yeah. So Martin started traveling in the hopes to find friends because he was getting kind of lonely, right?
Oh.
But people avoided him in other countries as well.
Yeah, because they're like, he's being different than everybody else.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that.
Yep.
And so his favorite part was the actual like flight, the flying, because he essentially had like a captive audience to talk to. the
Oh
person
my
next to him,
God.
right?
Bless anybody's soul who had to deal with that, huh?
Yeah. And he got a girlfriend,
Oh, okay.
but he was still lonely. So,
What?
I mean,
Talk to your girlfriend.
he
Shit.
didn't have friends. I mean, he had her, I guess, now, but he didn't have friends. So he became suicidal and he started drinking more often.
Oh my God. Okay, this sounds bad. How old is he? Like ish 20s or something?
I want to say, yeah, he's like mid-20s maybe.
Okay.
So Allegedly, he told a neighbor that he was going to do something so that everyone would remember him.
Oh, well, I mean, I think the electric suit was enough.
Right?
Electric
Nobody
blue.
is going to forget that.
Yeah.
So then on April 28th, 1996, Martin got up at 6 a.m., which was unusual for him. His girlfriend left the house at 8 a.m. to go visit her family. And then Martin left the house at 9:47 a.m.
Okay, we got a lot of times here. Very specific.
Very specific. He drove toward Port Arthur, which was an old prison colony turned tourist destination.
Oh, no.
And just before he got there, he stopped at the Seascape guest accommodation, which I guess is like a house, which allegedly his dad had wanted to buy, but they didn't want to sell it.
Okay.
I don't know. So Martin went inside, and we don't really know what happened in there, but there were several shots fired,
Oh, God.
and the owner, David and Nolene Martin, were killed.
Uh-oh.
David had been gagged and stabbed.
Oh, my God. So it wasn't like, this is a stick-up.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
So when he was finished there, he took the keys and locked the door. And when he was leaving, there was a couple that was coming up and asked if they could go inside because it's like this fucking guest lodge or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he told them no and that his parents weren't home, his girlfriend was inside, so they couldn't go in, right?
Okay.
And so the couple said that he was rude and they were like kind of uncomfortable with the whole interaction. And so they just left, like, all right, whatever. Fucking.
Yeah, like, that was weird.
Yeah, this guy's weird. So he got back in his car and he continued on to Port Arthur. He saw a car that was pulled over with the hood up because it had overheated. And he got out to talk to them and don't really know what was said other than he told them, like, hey, you should go by the cafe for a coffee later.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, but that came up somehow in their conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, so anyway, sucks about your car. You know what's great coffee?
I'm thinking that that's what he would do. He would just talk to people or
Yeah.
whatever, right? Like he's trying to make friends and shit. And so he's like, oh, there's this cool coffee place or cafe in town. Like you should go fucking
Drink
try some
it.
coffee there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He stopped again at a lookout that was owned by the couple he had just murdered. And I guess he must have known them or been like really familiar with the property and the people because he saw another man that he recognized named Roger Larner.
All right.
He told Roger that he was looking to buy some cows off of him. And,
Okay.
And like asked about his wife, Marion. So like he knows them, right?
Okay, yeah.
And he asked if Marion was home and if he could go see her.
Creepy.
Yeah, not the greatest. And Roger was like, I mean, yeah, she's home, but like, I'll go with you. Right?
Yeah. Okay, go Roger.
Yeah. And Martin was like, fuck, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go do this other thing first. So like, maybe I'll come by later, right?
All right.
And he didn't go.
Okay.
So at about 1:10 p.m., he paid the entry at the toll booth into the Port Arthur site. And he continued on to the Broad Arrow Cafe and parked out front. This cafe that he told his people to stop at, right?
Yeah, yeah.
A security manager told him to move his car over to where other cars were parked because I guess the area was reserved or something and it was super busy that day.
He just like pulls straight up into like the delivery spot and like, twirls his fucking cane.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
Here I am.
Literally, yeah. He's like, and I'm here. And so the security guy was like, yo, move your car. And so Martin went and moved it, but he sat in his car for a few minutes and then eventually he just moved his car back to the front of the cafe, right? Like,
Okay.
You know what? Never mind.
You know what? Fuck this guy. I was going to be the nice guy, but he pissed me off.
I'm going to park here anyway. And the security guard guy was like, I don't fucking get paid enough for this shit, right? Like, whatever.
All right. I did the one thing I had to do.
Yeah, so he wasn't going to ask him again. He's like, we didn't fucking listen.
Yeah.
But he did see Martin enter the cafe with like a duffel bag.
Okay.
Once Martin was inside the cafe, he ordered food and started trying to spark up conversations with fucking anyone around him who would listen, right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess one of his fucking openers was to talk about the lack of Japanese tourists,
What?
which
Okay.
no wonder nobody's engaging with him. Like,
Yeah.
all right, you fucking weirdo. Like, that's just
Start
almost
with the weather, bitch.
yeah, like literally anything else. What are you visiting today? What do you hope to see? Oh,
Yeah.
are you from here? Fucking anything else. But yeah, that's what he went with.
All right.
So people were also saying that he looked nervous.
Oh, that's not good. That makes you like instantly uncomfortable.
Yes. Yeah. Like, well, what do you know that I don't know? What's going on? I don't like that. So when Martin finished eating, he returned his tray, he opened his bag, and he pulled out an AR-15 with a scope and a 30-round magazine attached.
Oh my God. I imagine this is like a small cafe.
I mean, I think it was like a bigger than average cafe.
Like you don't need a scope. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You don't need an assault rifle.
That is a fair point.
In fact, those are mostly for long range, I assume. But he, real quickly, just shot the couple sitting at the table next to him.
Oh my God.
It was Mo Yi Ing and Su Lang Chung.
Okay.
They were on vacation from Malaysia.
Uh-huh.
The cafe was obviously freaking the fuck out now, right? Like,
No.
what was that back there? That was intense.
Whoa.
And Martin turned and shot Mick Sargent, but he only grazed his head and Mick fell to the ground.
Well, that's scary as fuck.
And then Martin shot Mick's girlfriend, Elizabeth Scott, in the back of the head. She was 21 years old.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It's about to get real fucking intense.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So now he's on it.
So Martin aimed at Joanne Winter and her 15-month-old baby, Mitchell. But Joanne's husband was working at the cafe at the time, and he saw this happen, and so he chucked a tray at Martin
Oh my
to
God.
distract him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then Joanne's dad, while Martin was like kind of distracted by this tray,
Yeah.
Joanne's dad pushed Joanne and the baby under the table to like fucking hide them, right?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
A man stood up and yelled, "No, not here."
Not
Just-
today.
Not
That's
today,
me.
motherfucker.
That's me.
But it was today
No.
because he got shot in the neck. He was 44-year-old Anthony Nightingale.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So Martin kept shooting, and he killed Kevin Sharp, who was 68 years old. He shot Walter Bennett, who was 66 years old. He was killed, and then the bullet went through him and also killed Raymond Sharp,
Oh,
who was
shit.
67 years old. He was Kevin's brother.
Jesus Christ.
Because this shit is made for, like, fucking long range.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's,
Yeah.
like, going through
yeah.
people, walls. There's bullet fragments that are, like, bouncing around or whatever, like
How
exploding.
did Home get a fucking assault rifle?
You can literally fucking buy one.
No. But, like, he was on so many fucking red flag alerts, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
How did he acquire this?
Yeah, good money. I don't. He had
right.
money.
What are the laws?
Yeah,
there?
I don't know.
You can have them. I don't fucking
I
know.
mean, in 1987 or
There
what
were no
was this?
laws.
1996. Yeah, they were like, fuck it. You're fine. That's fine.
fuck it.
Just guns, all of us.
Yeah.
Let's all get them, right?
It's our rights.
God damn it. But this is Australia, so they were different. Well,
Yeah.
they weren't different. They are now. So those three guys, Kevin, Walter, and Raymond, were all shot in the back at close range.
Jeez.
I guess bullet fragments were like exploding off because, like I said, that fucking thing is not made for close distance. And so
Yeah.
the bullets were like literally exploding and breaking off and hitting other people who were being injured by these bullet fragments.
Yeah, like ricochet shit.
Yeah. Martin turned toward a table of three, husband and wife, Tony and Sarah Kiston, and Andrew Mills. He shot Andrew in the head and Tony in the head.
Oh, my God.
But before Tony was hit, he pushed Sarah under the table. And I guess Martin didn't see her.
Oh, my God.
So she lived. He shot Graham Collier in the jaw. He had been sitting at a table with Carolyn Lawton and her daughter Sarah. But Sarah wasn't at the table at the time.
Uh-huh.
She was like up talking to another table or something. I think she saw a friend or something there. And so when all this started, she started running back to her mom, and her mom threw herself over Sarah. But Carolyn was shot in the back, and Sarah was still shot in the head.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is fucking horrific.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Martin was near the exit, so no one could get by him. And he shot Mervyn Howard and his wife, Mary. A man named Robert Elliott stood up and then was shot in the arm and head, but he lived.
Whoa. This is a lot of detail.
Well, there's a lot of people in there, and a lot of them lived.
Okay, I was like, how do they know? Like,
Most-
I was thinking if one person survived,
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, I don't know who the fuck said what.
Yeah,
like, I
and-
don't know what happened.
And then this guy, and then that, and then this. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think there were a lot of witnesses.
Oh, my God.
Most of the rest of the survivors at this point were hiding under tables or behind stuff.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
This all happened within 15 seconds.
Holy
like,
shit.
Up to this point
yeah.
was 15 seconds. That's so fucking
insane.
fast.
Yeah. Like, was he aiming or was he just like shooting?
I think he was like turning towards people, being like, that table,
Next table.
that table. Yeah.
Ugh.
And then
Oh.
people were like pushing people away or under tables and stuff. So he wasn't necessarily like, and this is 3. And like,
Yeah. I understand that. I was
Yeah.
just curious. Like, damn. 15 seconds is pretty quick.
that's so fucking fast. That's scary. So then Martin walked to the gift shop area because like it's a historic site. Maybe, I don't know why
Yeah.
the cafe has a gift shop, but it did.
Uh-huh.
He killed the 2 girls who had been working there, 17-year-old Nicole Burgess and 26-year-old Elizabeth Howard. Inside the gift shop, people were hiding all over, and a few had attempted to escape out a back door, but it was locked, so they were like hiding
cornered.
nearby it,
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
behind like a burlap sheet, I guess.
For sure, Cracker Barrel.
Right? Very well could be something similar. So Martin went back out into the cafe when he saw movement, and he shot and killed Gwen Neender, who was trying to fucking run for the front door,
Oh my God.
which is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
He shot at a table that was flipped over, and he hit Peter Croswell, who was hiding behind it.
Uh-huh.
But he was only hit in the butt, luckily, so he survived.
Oh shit. Now, in that scenario, you get shot in the butt. Do you yell out
You probably try not to.
and you just pretend to be dead or something? Or
I don't
like,
think I could not yell out, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying is like,
Maybe you yell out once, but then, like, not again.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh shit, that's terrible.
I don't know. That's
Literally,
so
this is
fucking
gonna give me
scary.
nightmares.
Right?
Like I'm gonna have anxiety anytime I go into like a public place now.
I already do.
True. But I'm gonna be like 15 seconds, bro. 15 seconds, home dude in front of me with a backpack could wreck some shit.
Yeah. Anybody with a fucking duffel bag be like, well,
Yeah.
what's that about?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was Jason Winter, who had originally thrown the tray at Martin to distract from his wife and baby, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess he had been hiding in the gift shop, and he thought that Martin left. And so he was, I guess he said something like, oh, I think he left.
Ugh, shit.
And then he got up, and Martin saw him, and he shot him in the hand, the neck, the chest, and the head.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
That's sad.
Yeah. So Martin had to reload his gun, and he went back to the gift shop.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like people are held captive here.
Yeah.
They can't move because he'll
Yeah,
pick you
see
out.
them. So they're just trying to hide.
Oh my God.
So in the gift shop, again, he killed Ronald Jerry, Peter Nash, and Pauline Masters. Peter Nash had been lying down on top of his wife, Carolyn, in an attempt to hide her,
Yeah.
and Martin didn't see her, so she survived.
And you gotta lay there while that happens and just be quiet. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shit.
While your husband gets shot on top of you.
That's fucking insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about needing therapy shit.
Oh my God, right? I don't think anybody fucking left this unscathed.
Yeah. It doesn't, I don't think I'm leaving it unscathed.
Right?
Yeah.
So Martin aimed and fired at the next man, but his magazine was empty.
Oh.
Fucking.
Run!
Yeah, lucky.
Oh my God.
But he reloaded at the gift shop counter, and then he left the building.
Okay.
In all, he fired 29 shots in the cafe and the gift shop. He killed 20 people, and 12 people were wounded.
Oh my God.
But he wasn't done.
That's insane.
So apparently, some people had been able to escape through the kitchen, and they warned people outside, like, yo, there's a fucking gunman inside.
Yeah.
Get out of here, whatever, right? We should probably fucking skedaddle.
Cool. Just wanted to share that information.
I don't know if anyone was really interested or
Yeah.
what.
Excuse me,
but
miss.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So people started like scattering outside too, and now they're all trying to hide in bushes or nearby buildings and stuff. I guess there were like buses to take people around the site. So there were long lines of people outside
Oh my
waiting on
God.
those buses.
Oh my God. Scatter, run.
Some of the
Jesus.
people thought that maybe the shooting was actually a reenactment from like the prison days.
Oh no.
And so some of them started
like
trying-
watching.
Yeah, and like
what's
get
going
closer to
on?
see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So Martin got outside and he saw a man guiding people away from the cafe and into the information center. He shot at him but missed. So he moved over toward the buses and he shot one of the bus drivers in the back who was attempting to run away.
Oh my God.
That was Royce Thompson. He was able to get under the bus,
Uh-huh.
but he later died of his injuries.
Oh my gosh. This is fucking horrible.
A woman named Bridget Cook was trying to help guide people between the buses and into cover when Martin saw the group and shot at her. He hit her in the thigh and her bone exploded.
Ah, don't
And then-
ever say that.
Yeah.
No.
That's fucking horrifying, right?
Yeah.
Another bus driver was hit by the fragments of her bone.
No.
And was also injured.
No.
But they were both able to escape. What the fuck?
What? I didn't know that was also a new fear that I have to carry around in my head. Like, your bones can explode and injure me. That's fucking
It's like shrapnel at that point, but
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. He shot Winifred Applin in the side, who was trying to get behind a bus and was killed. Yvonne Lockley was grazed on the cheek,
Oh, that's too close.
but she was able to get onto a bus and hide. She lived. So now people are running away from the buses and toward the jetty. But then someone yelled that Martin was heading over towards the jetty.
Oh my God, this is insane.
It's a fucking
Shit show.
disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A massacre.
It is a massacre.
Yeah.
And so people started doubling back from the jetty, now back toward where Martin
Oh my God,
is.
now we're crashing into each other.
And that's when Martin saw Janet and Neville Quinn. He shot Janet in the back, and she fell next to the bus where Royce was hiding,
Yeah.
but she couldn't move. She was like paralyzed. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't want this level of detail in my brain.
Sorry. So he kept firing at basically anyone that he saw, right?
Yeah.
More people were shot and survived. I'm guessing because now he's at like a farther range and he's not like a great shot,
Yeah.
as opposed to in the cafe where everything was like right
There. Yeah.
Martin then went to his car and he got another rifle. He saw Denise Cromer, who was attempting to hide by the prison ruins, and he shot at her, but he hit the ground in front of her instead.
Okay.
And so I guess there's an account of her being like, everything fucking in front of me just started like blowing up dust and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's terrifying.
It is.
Then he got back in his car and he just sat there for a few minutes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, like, just watching the chaos unfold?
Probably.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And then he noticed people hiding behind other cars in the lot. So he got out and he started shooting at them.
How much ammo does this guy have?
He had hundreds of rounds.
Oh, no.
And these magazines are 30-round clips or whatever. So
Oh, my
he's
God.
30 shots. I mean, he only fired 29 or something in the cafe.
That's insane.
Yeah. So the people that were hiding in the, like, behind all the other cars and stuff, they took off and they ran to hide in some bushes. And Martin shot at them multiple times.
Oh, my God.
But he missed.
Okay, but still, what's going on, dude?
Yeah.
Give it up. And he's outside of his car now doing this.
Yeah, he's back outside of his car.
Okay.
So Martin went back to the buses and he saw Janet lying injured, unable to move near the buses, and he shot her again in the back, this time killing her.
Oh, my God. How do we know, though, that she was, like, alive and paralyzed and just laying there and couldn't do anything?
Well, Royce was under the bus,
Oh, my God.
hiding.
Were they talking?
I mean, probably. I don't know. He died later of his injuries, but I'm assuming maybe he got to...
accounted
Yeah.
for. Oh, my God. This is terrible.
Yeah. So Martin got on one of the buses and he found Elva Gaylord
Not a bus.
and he shot her in the arm and the chest.
Ugh.
And she was killed. A man named Gordon Francis, who was hiding on the next bus over, saw that happen and was like, well, I don't want that to fucking happen here.
Yeah.
So he went and tried to close the bus door,
Uh-huh.
but Martin saw him and shot him from one bus to the other bus.
Oh, my gosh.
He survived, but fucking
Wow.
scary.
Yeah, terrifying.
So now, after Janet was shot the first time and injured and was like paralyzed there, her husband Neville Quinn had to leave her and he was hiding by the jetty.
Oy.
But now he went back to try and find her, but Martin saw him and started shooting at him. So Neville ran onto one of the buses and Martin chased him up there,
Jesus.
cornered him on a bus and said, "No one gets away from me."
What the hell?
And then he shot at Neville's head, but Neville ducked like at the last fucking second
Whoa.
and was shot in the neck, which I would think I could wager might be worse.
How do you duck and get hit in the neck?
Maybe like a,
Okay.
that was like a side motion.
Yeah, that was.
But he survived.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There was an American there named Jane Belasco, and in true American fashion,
Jesus Christ.
he was trying to film the shooting,
Oh, my God.
and Martin saw him and shot at him, but missed.
Wow.
At this point, there are 26 people dead, 18 people injured,
Wow.
and so Martin got back into his car and started driving away. Apparently, he was like fucking honking and waving while he drove.
What the fuck?
Like, hey guys, see you later. See you fucking next time.
What the hell? This is a mental illness that's causing all of this? Or is aggression? Like, Jesus Christ, what happened?
I mean, there were violent outbursts, I guess.
Like,
He was
what
lonely.
triggered it?
He wanted to be remembered. That was like a big thing that he kept saying. He was
write
like,
a fucking song that we all like. Like
Fucking
a catchy
write-
tune.
do something nice. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Which then you feel bad doing a podcast on it, right? Because you're like, I don't want to give this guy any fucking more
Yeah.
awareness or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Interesting as fuck.
and it was a pivotal moment in Australia's history.
Wow. Because of guns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because after this, they do a
don't
bunch
allow
of fucking gun reforms and shit.
Yeah.
So, major fucking trigger warning. I realize that this whole thing has been nonstop trigger warning.
I
but
literally
this one,
cannot go into a Costco.
This
now.
one is bad.
Okay.
On the road out from the parking lot, a woman named Nanette McCack was running away with her 2 children.
Oh my God.
She was carrying Madeline, who was 3 years old, and her other daughter, Alana, who was 6 years old, was running with them.
Okay.
Martin pulled up to them and slowed down and opened his door.
Oh, Jesus.
And Nanette, I guess, thought he was like trying to help.
Like,
she didn't realize
it was him.
that it was him. And so she started going towards the car. And Martin got out and told her to get on her knees. And she did.
Oh my God.
And he shot her in the temple.
Oh my God.
And then he shot both the children.
What a fucking asshole.
What the fuck, man?
Oh my God. That sucks.
I don't like it at all.
I hate this whole story.
Yeah, it's all pretty fucking awful, right?
Yeah. That's so sad.
Martin drove up to the toll booth and he blocked a BMW that had 4 people inside who were trying to leave.
Uh-huh.
I guess he got out of the car and started talking to them. But
Okay.
then, I don't know what was said, obviously, but someone said that an argument was started between Martin and Robert Salzman, who was a passenger in the car.
Okay.
So Martin shot Robert. That caused the driver, Russell Pollard, to get out of the car, and Martin shot and killed him as well.
Oh my gosh.
Then Martin shot and killed Mary Nixon and Helene Salzman, who were inside the car. He took their bodies out and moved all of his guns, ammo, handcuffs, and a gas container into the BMW.
Uh-oh.
So now he's taking that car, right?
Uh-oh. Okay. He's got plans.
I guess.
Shit. Where'd he get handcuffs? Fucking knew you could get anything in Australia. Literally. Mailed us a goddamn boomerang. Who knew?
That is a weapon.
See? That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. So another car drove up to the toll booth, presumably to enjoy a day at the port, right?
Okay.
And
Do
Martin...
you hate yourself for writing that now?
I do. And Martin shot at the car, hitting the windshield. And the driver was like, nope, fuck that, right?
Fuck this port.
Yeah, not today, motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
And he was able to back out and get up to a gas station where he told them, hey,
By the way, some
There's-
shit's going on.
there's a fucking, guy with a gun out at Port Arthur. At this point, 33 people are dead, 19 people are injured.
Okay.
So-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Keeps going up.
So Martin drove up to the gas station and he blocked in a car that was attempting to leave. Inside was Glenn Pierce and his girlfriend Zoe Hall. Martin got out of the BMW with his gun and went to the passenger side of the car, tried to grab Zoe out of the car,
Ugh.
and Glenn got out to be like, sir?
Excuse the fuck out of you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
not today, motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Martin raised his gun at Glenn and then ordered him into the trunk of the BMW. So now he's kidnapping a person,
Oh, God.
which I'm assuming was meant to be Zoe, but
He just grabbed.
whoever got out, right?
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Zoe was trying to get to the driver's side of the car, and Martin saw her and shot her 3 times, killing her. The people inside the gas station saw this happen and were like, not today, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And so they locked the doors and everyone was like hiding, right?
Yeah.
The owner went and got his gun, but by the time he got ammo and stuff for it and like was able to load his gun, Martin had driven away in the BMW with Glenn.
Oh, shit.
So Martin drove back up to Seascape, where he had started this whole thing.
Yeah.
And he got out of the car and started shooting at approaching cars that were coming like down the hill or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
One car, driven by Linda White, slowed down because they saw him with their gun, but they thought he was like rabbit hunting or something. So they were like,
Be very quiet. I'm hunting Webbit.
is that fucking Elmer Fudd out there? And so they just slowed down to be like, what the fuck is that? And then he started shooting at
With
them.
a rifle? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
And Linda was hit in the arm. Another bullet hit the throttle or something fucking important in the car.
Ah, yes.
Yes. And the car stopped working.
The timing belt. I'm well aware.
Yes. The flux capacitor, gone.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. And so they, I'm guessing, continued on for like a little bit while they coasted away.
Okay.
But the car died, right?
Gotcha. That was the outcome of that.
Yeah.
I missed.
So another car drove in with 4 people inside it. And Martin started shooting at them, and the windshield broke, and the windows broke. And so they kept driving, like, that's fucking not okay. So they kept driving.
None of them got hit, though?
No. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I'll tell you later.
Okay. I'll wait for it.
Here in a second, if he does.
It's just driving away, so.
Well, I mean, if as long as the driver wasn't hit, I'd keep driving. Like, are you okay? Should I stay here?
What the fuck was that? That's what I would say. And I'd probably stop driving for a second.
Oh my God, I'd be so mad. I'd be like, go. That's probably what they said, but they were like, they kept driving while they said it. And
I don't know why that was so important to know.
they passed Linda and her friend who tried to flag them down and get in the car.
Yeah.
But the driver, Douglas Horner, didn't realize what was going on, so he passed them. And then he's like, hang on a minute.
What was going on back there?
Was that chick bleeding? Like,
Yeah.
what is going on? And so he was able to go back and grab them and get them to safety.
Oh,
as well.
wow.
Another car came down and Martin started shooting. The passenger was hit in the hand. And the car behind them saw that happen and was like,
I don't want to go that way.
you know, I'm going to skip Port Arthur today.
Yeah.
I think I left my
not this
fucking
port.
stove on.
Yeah.
I gotta go. And so he fucking just reversed out of that bitch
Good.
and was out of there. Martin shot at the car, but he missed.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So now it's almost 2 p.m.
That's going to be the scariest, like, turnaround, you know? Like, talk about 18 fucking point turn.
Oh, no, I think he reversed out. He was like,
okay.
nope. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. 18-point turn. Hold on.
Help.
Would you attempt a 3-point turn? Is someone shooting at your car? Like, oh, nope. Oh, am I good over there? Nope. Gotta go.
Wait.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, so now it's almost 2 p.m. and Martin goes back down the driveway to the Seascape home. He gets Glenn out of the trunk and he handcuffs him.
I forgot he was in the trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's just been hanging out in there hearing a bunch of fucking shit.
Oh, that's
right?
terrifying.
He handcuffs Glenn to a stair railing inside the house and he set the BMW on fire.
I would like to state that groan was not a happy groan.
What are they going to do on that banister?
Oh, my God. Okay, wait, what'd you say? What was the last thing you said?
He set the BMW on fire.
Oh, shit.
So police showed up to the home and they attempted to negotiate with Martin.
Oh,
like,
God.
to get him out of the house
Yeah.
or to get his hostage away.
Yeah.
They spent hours on the phone with him before his battery died. I guess he kept like taunting them and threatening them like, oh, come in and get me, or whatever. And his only demand was to be taken by Army helicopter to an airport.
Oh, what the fuck?
Which, what do you think is going to happen then?
Yeah.
He's going to buy a fucking domestic flight?
Excuse me, sir. This is a very popular destination. You're going to have to book a reservation far in advance.
Yeah. Like the airport is just going to be like, come on through security.
Yeah.
This is fine.
I mean, we got you in an Army helicopter, so we'll just take you from here.
Yeah, right? But they didn't do that.
Okay. Yeah. Smart.
They didn't get the Army helicopter out there. Yeah.
No?
During the negotiations, though, Martin shot and killed Glenn.
Oh, man. Did they know?
No.
Ugh.
They didn't know at the time. They may have
otherwise-
heard a gunshot, I think, but I don't think that they knew that Glenn was actually dead at that point. The next morning, which was 18 hours after he had holed up in this house,
Yeah.
in a last-ditch effort to escape, he set fire to the home and tried to get out during the confusion.
Okay. Flash bomb.
Basically, yeah, he's like, oh, I'm just going to distract him over here and run out the fucking back or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But he eventually ran out of the house with his clothes on fire and was caught.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
His back and butt were burnt and he was taken to a hospital and treated. He was deemed fit to stand trial.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think so too. On account of they had a lot of psychiatrists being like, there's
Yeah.
something fucking wrong
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess he knew right from wrong, right?
Yeah. Do you think that this was like kind of kicked off by like his dad committing suicide and stuff like that?
I think it was probably a lot of things, but that probably definitely had something to do with it because his dad was one of the people taking care of him.
Yeah.
And, like, essentially making him be okay in society.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then Helen dying, like
Yeah.
that was the other person that was like hanging out with
friend.
him and being his friend and taking him out places and hanging out with him, doing stuff with him.
Yeah. God.
Channeling that fucking energy somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. So his court-appointed lawyer persuaded him to plead guilty to all charges.
Okay.
Because he was probably like, listen, man,
You're fucking 100% guilty.
what do you want me to do here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's your best bet.
Yeah. Could you imagine being the court-appointed lawyer to that? I'd be like, there's no way you're going to win.
Yeah.
You're not
You're
gonna
just
win
trying
that
to look
case.
for the best
Deal for them.
for your client. I don't
But
know.
still, at that point, you're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. I'm
which
pretty
I
sure they
know
have
is,
to
like,
take an
literally-
oath. Yeah.
Yeah, that's their job to not be like, fuck this guy, but it'd be really hard to be like, oh, 35 people are dead? Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want the job.
Yeah.
I don't need this job.
Take
You
this
know?
job and shove it.
Yeah.
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 Martin was given 35 life sentences plus 1,652 years in prison
Jesus Christ.
without the possibility of parole and to be served fucking one after the other.
consecutively.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, not concurrently, but I didn't write it.
The other word.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking on top of the other.
Right after when one would end, the other one then would start.
We don't know how long that life is going to be.
But once that one's over, next one. Just in case. Afterlife, come back as a fucking butterfly. Still in prison.
Not today.
In the fucking yard.
Yeah, this rule still applies.
So he was kept in solitary confinement for the first 8 months on suicide watch.
Oh.
He was eventually moved out, but was kept in protective custody until 2006,
Wow.
when he was moved to a mental health unit,
Jeez.
where the inmates are not locked down and can come and go from their cells as desired.
Motherfuck.
Yeah. I mean, they're in a one unit. I'm assuming it's more like a psychiatric hospital
Okay.
type of thing, but it's just a unit in this one prison. I don't know.
All right. Oh, it's in the prison.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought.
They still have cells.
Yeah.
They're just like,
I gotcha. I thought you were talking like he got released and put in like a psychiatric hospital under watch or something.
yeah, where they're just allowed to be out.
Yeah.
No.
Like they were like, oh no, that we did him dirty.
Yeah. So he attempted suicide in March of 2007
Oh shit.
by slitting his wrists,
Oh my god.
and then again 2 days later by slitting his throat.
Ugh.
He survived both times. He's currently serving
Wait. Nope. Can't move on.
Oh.
What did he use to slit himself? Like,
a razor provided by the fucking prison.
what the fuck?
They just had those.
All right. You didn't have to like check those back in or something? Like
I
this
don't
is
know.
the one razor for the floor.
For the whole fucking
You
ward.
can't use it till the next person's done.
Yeah, and like I'm gonna watch you use it. No.
Who has the razor?
God damn it.
Like the goddamn bathroom pass in high school.
Okay, guys, pass the drugs back up front. You're all done looking at them. Pass them. Where'd they go? So he's currently serving in a maximum security prison, and this massacre came on the heels of another massacre 2 weeks earlier in Australia. And so the government was like, okay, we have decided that you fuckers
Cannot be trusted.
do not deserve guns. Yeah, like that's we're just not going to do that shit anymore, right? Or at least no semi-automatic or repeating shotguns or high-capacity rifle magazines, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
And there were a ton of restrictions to guns put in place. And for the most part, the public was like, that's fair.
Agree.
Okay. I saw some shit back there. I didn't like it either. You're
Yeah.
right. We're all kind of dicks. Let's fucking put the kibosh on that shit real quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which would not fly here.
God, no.
But that is my story about the Port Arthur Massacre.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't it fucking intense?
I think it's crazy how, like, the level of detail that we have.
There were a lot of people.
It still blows my mind.
Yeah.
That was like, this happened. And then Todd was like, no. And
Yeah.
then he got shot. And you're like, how the fuck does somebody remember that Todd said no last, you know?
Right. Yeah. I hope someone remembers the last thing I yell. I'm assuming I go out in
Well,
flames and glory.
as long as you don't go out in a fucking massacre, like, you're probably fine.
You'll be there, so you'll survive. I'll push you under the table.
Yeah, but I will not remember what the last thing you yelled was.
You will.
Okay.
I'll think of something good.
Yeah. You're pretty good at that under pressure.
On the fly, yeah.
I would say something stupid like butter toast.
I was literally thinking like blueberry pancakes.
Oh, okay, so food.
Breakfast. Anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And the guy looks like someone that we went to high school with. It's weird as fuck.
Oh.
Or at least at the time of this, he did.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to see pictures.
Pertaining to this case.
Go to isgdpodcast.com. Yep. And there you'll have links to our Patreon and our merch. Come join the goddamn pod group on Facebook. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. We're on social media at ISGD Podcast. You know what's hard? Having to remember to say shit right now.
Do you want some help?
Yeah.
Okay. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we're all good on TikTok.
Yeah,
now.
we're on TikTok now.
Yeah, at
Thanks,
ISGD
Critty.
Podcast. Yeah, thanks, Christy.
I will forever call her Critty.
Critty cat. At ISGD Podcast. You can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com or
Snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
ooh, ooh. And since you mentioned it,
We just got a package.
Oop. Messed up your pretty song.
It's just the Blues Clues theme song for when they get mail. Woo! Do you
Yay,
have
we got a package.
We got a package. Do you have scissors? So for anyone who doesn't want to listen to this,
Bye.
bye. For everyone else, what's up?
Sure, I got
What's up, baby?
scissors.
Okay.
Thanks for it not being a bomb.
Okay. So I don't know if I'm supposed to read this, but it looks like
We're doing it.
no, maybe not. Let me read it and then
Okay,
you-
there's
sorry everyone.
lots of emotions. Do you want me to talk? Are you reading out loud? Or in your
No,
head?
not because I don't want to share secrets
Okay.
or something.
Oh, you're so smart. Okay. Should I start opening?
Yeah.
No, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because there's snacks in there and we might have taken a gummy. Is it nice? And funny? And sweet. I'll just continue naming the emotions.
It's Tambry's husband, Casey.
Oh,
You remember Tambry?
Yeah, she gave us the Pop Tarts too, right?
did give us the Pop-Tarts.
Spoiler alert, there's Pop Tarts in there. I looked.
Yeah. She did give us the Pop-Tarts, and this is from her husband, Casey. They had their baby, Tiana.
It's whites and a Huggies.
It's whites and a Huggies. Oh, what size are they? Oh, you finished a box of newborns.
Oh,
Baby, it's just started.
it's so sweet.
They've had a bit of a rough time.
Yeah.
And
Shit's hard.
shit's so fucking
It's so hard.
Girl, I
it's a
get
fucking
it.
trap.
I get it.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the trap.
Yeah, and you would relate to some of these things on here.
Uh-oh.
But he said, here are some Pop-Tarts. I hear you like them. I also included some Idaho candies and treats local to our area because I hear you also like snacks for the podcast.
What the fuck? Idaho Huckleberry.
Oh, excuse me?
Not a Huckleberry.
He said, I pray the chocolate didn't turn to liquid. It's hot as fuck right now. But I
It
tried.
actually is still intact. We got blueberry, if this is chocolate. Put it in a Ziploc baggie. What if the fucking catch is the Ziploc baggie's the bomb?
Oh,
You know?
Yeah.
Fucking
That's how I
won me
get you to
over.
open it.
Yeah.
He said, again, thank you from the bottom of my sleep-deprived heart.
Oh, we
What a
feel
fucking
ya.
sweetheart.
Go take a nap while we eat this.
I know, right? Hey, Tambry, you fucking won out with this guy. If he's giving us chocolates, I only
Right?
hope he's I
Shit.
can only imagine he is taking care of you.
We gotta try Huckleberry, right?
I want to try Huckleberry.
You just want to split it or you want your
Yeah.
own?
No, I want to split it. That looks like a lot, and I need to try
It's like a
it.
goddamn bonbon. And it
What?
looks like a shit. It looks like Carl shit.
Oh my god. Let me
just grab.
Oh, it's so gooey.
Ooh.
Okay, I just grabbed so much.
Is it a muffin?
Or
What's it called? Hang
it
on.
smells like peanut butter.
Hope you're not allergic. Is it one of those like oatmeal cookies that's chocolate?
Yeah, there's like
Or is it just like peanut butter with huckleberry?
what the fuck is Huckleberry?
It's got peanuts. You know, like Finn.
It does have peanuts, and it has like a raspberry or something, like filling.
We'll tell you what it's called here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
After I eat it all the package.
Can you give me that package? I can't eat it all.
I shoved it in my mouth. You gotta shove it in your mouth.
This is so much. I bit off such a bigger chunk than you.
Should half.
I don't think so. It's an Idaho Huckleberry. That's it.
All right. Well, it had nuts in it and chocolate for sure. And huckleberry, evidently.
Ingredients: peanut, sugar, corn syrup, natural huckleberry flavor, egg whites.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That was good. Okay, these are Idaho Spud Bites, old-fashioned quality candies.
Spud
Idaho
like a potato?
Yeah. What are these?
Hey kid, I'm a potato. God damn. Oh my god.
We've all been there. We knew it was going to happen. All right, here.
Is this coconut?
I don't know. What did you get all hickey?
I can't eat coconut.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I'll die. Is it
Well, that's
coconut?
fucking weird. Yeah, it is coconut on the outside, but it's so light you're not even going to taste it.
You're a liar. And you're a bad liar.
But it's like a marshmallow on the inside.
That's even worse. The combination of marshmallow and coconut. These are your snacks.
But like, it's like a marshmallow. It's like a peep. It's like a zing
What the fuck?
or a snowball. It's a snowball with chocolate.
Oh.
Snowball with chocolate. A mini snowball with chocolate.
He said these are freeze-dried Skittles. And he said they're bomb.
I've been seeing all these TikToks and I want to try it.
What? You've seen TikToks about freeze-dried Skittles?
They just eat freeze-dried candy.
Salt City! Woohoo! Freeze-dried treats. Yellow. Yellow's good. I also want a red. And a purple. And an
Okay,
orange.
well, hold up. Can I get one?
No. And a green. I just have to try all the flavors.
All right, I'm going orange.
Go to my cooch.
Orange is my fave.
That was weird. I didn't expect that.
It's like a Skittles chip.
It's so fluffy.
You can do anything to a Skittles and I'd lick it.
That was really interesting. I did not expect it to be so fluffy.
Yeah. It's like a crisp. One might say.
It's like a Whopper without the coating.
I wish you didn't say that because now I'm not going to like it. My god damn. Eat a grape. Eat a grape.
Okay.
Eat a grape.
Okay.
Orange was okay.
The red is the best, always.
What?
Grape is good. Do you think the green is green apple or lime?
It better be fucking lime because that green apple bullshit is
know.
fucking lame.
I know. That's why I'm wondering.
They're called Fritos.
Did you try a green one?
No, you gotta figure it out.
Damn.
That's good. Green apple.
Yep.
Did you finish on that?
What?
you-
No.
oh, I
no,
was like,
I'm not
oh.
that dumb.
Yeah. Oh,
Gross. I
my
hate the
God.
green apple.
those are good.
You know you can buy a pack of Skittles now. It's only lime.
What the fuck is Skittles even doing?
Right?
What?
Yeah. Who? Like, we heard you.
They were fine.
We heard you. You like
no.
lime. So here's an all lime bag. No, motherfucker, get rid of green apple. No one likes it.
Put that shit back together how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They know us. What kind did you get? I know what kind I got.
Well, clearly I got strawberry, the best kind.
Oh, but I didn't read what kind it was. That's why I was asking. The best kind? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Brown sugar fucking cinnamon. Pop-Tarts.
Frosted strawberries, where is that? I love strawberry everything, though. What?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Strawberry drinks.
Yes, I do.
Strawberry ice cream.
In particular,
No one likes strawberry ice cream.
in particular, my favorite things in the strawberry category are drinks. I never drink them, but every time I do, I'm like, fuck, I forgot I love strawberry soda, strawberry milk. Those are the only two strawberry things. Anytime I get a smoothie, it always has strawberry. I don't know what else there is that has strawberry that I could also put in my mouth, but I probably would.
Oh, strawberry ice cream.
Oh, yeah, I actually really like strawberry.
No, you don't. If you get a Neapolitan fucking thing, the strawberry is always the last one left. Nobody wants that shit.
I liked it.
You liked it. So you were like, chocolate? Not today.
No,
I'm
I
a
didn't
kid.
say that. I did not say that.
I'm a kid and I want to eat like grandma
I did not
does.
say that. But if I got a Neapolitan, I had to eat them separately. Like, I don't like them all in the same bowl. But, like, you know, but if you just gave me, like, the scoop of strawberry, you know how it was always the last one left? I didn't mind. I don't want fucking chocolate and strawberry and vanilla. That's too much shit going on.
That's gross. You're gross.
I don't like it if it has real fruit chunks in it, because that's just gross.
That's also
Like
gross.
the fake strawberry flavor.
My dad came to town, stayed for a while, bought ice cream. He bought fucking
Why?
I don't know, and it's like a half gallon of the shit or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's what
And
I
he
don't
bought,
understand.
like vanilla with black cherry or something with the fruit chunks in it.
Yeah.
It
My
is
grandpa, same thing.
still unopened in our freezer. And I'm
Nobody
like,
wants
why?
that.
Why did you buy this ice pack?
I thought you were going to tell me Neapolitan. I'm like, ugh, why do people still buy it if you don't like the center part? Like, just
Oh,
get
no.
one chocolate, one vanilla.
Yeah. No. He'll get me chocolate ice cream or whatever, but he also gets himself some fucking
Lame ass shit like that.
lame ass shit like that. But then he didn't even open it. And so now I just have this fucking, it's not going to be good by the time he gets back.
I bet if you tried it, though, it's probably not that bad. It's just like, don't eat the cherries.
Or
Yeah.
buy fucking chocolate, people. It's the way to go.
Yeah. I love, right now, I'm not.
Chocolate. I can't eat it because it makes me fat.
Hey, Peter, you going to eat that?
The mustard on my shirt.
Okay.
Tambry, we appreciate you. Your husband, Casey, also appreciate you.
You're fucking awesome.
You guys are fucking great. And also, you're crushing it at life, I'm sure. So keep that baby going.
Yeah. Oh my God, I want to read that note.
Oh, yeah.
We can close it out, though, so people aren't just watching me read a note.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys. You're fucking amazing. And thank you for being you. And if you're all caught up on our podcast, stay tuned for a promo from the Asshole Court podcast.
What's up, everybody? It's your boys, Randy,
Mikey.
And Buddy,
and we're the hosts of AHC Podcast.
what the hell is AHC Podcast? Well, it's short for Asshole Court.
We take a deep dive on public figures and rate them on a scale from Mr. Rogers to Hitler to see how much of an asshole they really are. It's kind of like hanging out with your friends from high school if your friends were intelligent, good-looking, and pretty immature.
You're sure to laugh, and you just might learn a thing or two.
You can find us anywhere you download your favorite podcasts, so check us out. Now back to #ShedLife and the ladies from
I Said Goddamn.
Enjoy the show.